Hi, all, Chris here, and I've finished gutting that Optima KM-712 CRT monitor. So I've got the emptied case here, it's still got the buttons. They're in a separate PCB. I've got this button, which the main power button, which I'll glue in. So yeah, it's completely gutted and hollow now, which is a shame, but oh. I have some various bits and screws. The circuit board, I've tried to remove it as carefully as possible, all the cables and whatnot, so I can reuse it. And then I've got the CRT here, a Samsung. I'm not reading that out. If you want to figure out what type of CRT it is, pause the video and read it yourself. It's too much for me. So yeah, I've now got a nice spare 17-inch high resolution CRT I can fool around with. So yeah, and just remember, whenever you're messing around with these things, remember to always discharge the CRT, which I'll give a quick demonstration of now. I have another video of it, but what the heck. Clip one end of a decent cable onto the metal implosion protection band around the tube. Clip the other end to a nicely insulated screwdriver. And then usually I'd have the anode cap on, but did you see? I'm not sure if you saw or not, but there was a nice little spark there. So it's safely grounded. You should usually hold it there for about 5-10 seconds, make sure it's completely discharged. If you want to see the full method of doing it, just look up my video of it. Second off, remember these things contain a very high vacuum inside, so if you handle them the wrong way, and pleasant little implosion followed by an explosion will occur. So yeah, be very careful. Never handle them around the deflection yoke or the neck. That is the most fragile part. Always handle them around the base here, or the faceplate. Always remember to wear safety glasses when handling CRTs. You only come equipped with 2 eyes and you don't want to lose them. So, a couple of other things. Always remember that these capacitors, electrolytics, can retain a high charge, so can the flyback transformer. And also something else, heat sinks. Some of these heat sinks on regulators, transistors, integrated circuits, all that hoo-ha, even some resistors, they can have a special white gel behind them which helps form a good bond between the semiconductor and the heatsink, to enable the heat to transfer through easily. I'm not sure about newer sets, but in a lot of the older ones, like this one actually, that white goop, I can't remember its actual name, but that white goop can be carcinogenic, as in it can cause cancer, so be very, very careful of that. You can see lots of that white goop on the first semiconductor there. So yes, be very, very careful of that. You don't want to die from cancer because you mishandled some of these when you were young. So yeah, that's about it. There's a few other things I could go over, but just remember the general things.